I'm racist. Just face it. Nigga, this shit history in the making. I feel like Scarface, the world is mine, so I'ma take it.
After conversations, I do have an idea.
Okay. Do you like the idea?
Alright, it's sweet, nigga. Wake up, bitch, drop a dirty four, inside my family. Waukesha be my favorite, free dirty Diana. All my bitches tell me that I'm rude, got no manners. Give a fuck. When I get to singing, we make niggas turn to dancers. I don't want that bitch, she too basic. White diamonds on me, you can't tell me that I'm racist. Just face it. Nigga, this shit history in the making. I feel like Scarface, the world is mine, so I'ma take it.
After conversations, I do have an idea.
Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. Y'all. What's up? And of course, today we have Shedeur Sanders. Fanboys are annoying, and they don't know anything about football. So they think that because RG3, who's a first-round draft pick and who was a high-round first-round draft pick, got drafted first and came out and said, they call those guys Uber drivers. They call those guys cab drivers. Does Shedeur look like an Uber driver or a cab driver to y'all? I thought y'all said Shedeur was a first-round talent. So is he not a first-round talent because he didn't go in the first round? See, I'm about to play with y'all because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all hopping in these dudes' chat talk about if things keep looking fishy for Shedeur, Shedeur should request a trade or be released or be a free agent. So you think just because Shedeur quit the team, he's going to have another team that's waiting for him? If Shedeur asks to be released, also known as quit the team, then he's going to be known as a quitter. You dummy. So then everybody's going to post, at first, ESPN's going to post it at that quote-unquote first, right? They're going to post it. Now, the whole social media, everybody's going to post to YouTube. We're basically the whole social media. Once it goes up on YouTube, then it goes on to other streaming platforms. But it'll be on YouTube first. It'll be that Shedeur Sanders quits team. It might say, the main report, ESPN might say Shedeur request released from the team or whatever, but it'll be Shedeur Sanders quits team. Do you think after seeing that, any other team is going to want to pick him up? Then he's really going to turn into a Colin Kaepernick. Like, it's not what you guys are saying and suggesting aren't making sense. You guys are upset. Let me tell you why you cats are upset. Y'all are upset because Shedeur Sanders is playing for the Browns. If Shedeur was on the Raiders and he was under Derek Carr and he was fake fighting for a spot, then it'll be okay. You guys see that the Browns are in dire need of a good situation on quarterback, and they're not playing around. So now you have no competitiveness in your soul, in your being at all. You dudes, you cats are up on here. I smoke crack pipe on here talking about some Mr. Rogers. But what do Mr. Rogers got to do with Deion Sanders? Got to do with football coach? What does that got to do with Shedeur Sanders? Deion sounds like Mr. Rogers to me. What are you cats talking about, dude? Shedeur Sanders is on this draft. Look, we're not even. I know Shedeur doesn't even look at the depth chart how you guys look at it. You guys are naming off all of these dudes. Shedeur doesn't care about them guys, bro. Shedeur doesn't care about what Joe Flacco's doing. He doesn't care. Deshaun Watson is out of it. He's null and void. It doesn't matter. He's injured or whatever. He's getting paid for free, right? That's what RG3's worried about, the millions. He have $250 million worth of players not playing. Shut up, RG3. RG3, shut up. You know RG3. You're just going hard left with the situation. Even you know Shedeur is going to be starting when the season starts. So what are we really talking about? This is all a storyline, guys. It's not real. It's a storyline. I'm sorry to make you feel as though with the stuff that you've been thinking and saying and politicking with these other guys, it seems as though you're politicking with these other people like I Smoke Crack Pipe and other guys that's glazing Shedeur. These guys will tell you, like Tyreek Nasheed, oh man, all the other players that they picked before him, just to get a story out real quick, just to make it seem like they know what they're talking about, just real quick, so they got a video and a couple thousands of people could be like, oh yeah, what did you say? Wow. So every other player's parents are crack. All right, what about Jalen Milroe? Is his parents crackheads? Because that's what y'all said. Or every other player that went before him, their parents are crackheads and this and that and the third. No, these are parents of kids that didn't pay thousands of dollars for their kids to be in camps. Y'all wouldn't know because y'all kids don't even play sports. Y'all don't play sports. Y'all never played sports, so y'all wouldn't know. So y'all think, oh, the other parents, they're just crack. No, that's probably, all right, if y'all want to talk like that, it's probably like 1%, a small percentage. 1% of the people that got drafted, parents is probably like that. Or went to jail, this and that and the third. And they all went high because their athletic abilities was just superseding everything else. They're so athletic and capable. Everything else that they were doing on the field superseded the fact that they didn't have any money. So then they let them on the team, on the travel team, without them having to pay money. That's how they were able to go to these colleges and all those camps. But you cats wouldn't know that because you cats don't have kids that play football. You guys don't play football. You guys don't know what you're talking about, bro. So when I get on the internet and I say, oh man, all the other players, their families are crackheads, that's insensitive. That's disrespectful. I told you fake pro-blacks. This is going to be like my 12th time telling y'all. If y'all want to talk about something, talk about Coach Jeff being able to leak data, private data of NFL players and prospects, because, oh, it doesn't mean anything because they're just a prospect. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter because these people are trusting you with their livelihood. If somebody has Isaiah Bond number and they're harassing him after he didn't get drafted, can't we have a situation like Kyron Lacy? God rest his soul. But you cats don't think like that because all you cats think about is how you feel in the moment. Why didn't I pick Shedeur? They should have Shedeur. No, the racism isn't the draft. Stop. The racism is Coach Jeff being able to keep his job and Lovie Smith not being able to keep his job after a winning record. But you guys this is how sick you is. Viral industry study, so I'm not going to say it and I'm not going to share his video. I'm gonna screen record all the white people talking about it. I'm not going to screen record and listen to what he has to say. I'm not going to bring him up on my show so he can speak with me and tell everybody the truth and have our FBA people, because they're not even FBA, so you could care less. This is a story on YouTube for you to spin and have everybody watching for views. This is why they do me like this. This is why I was shadow banned how I got shadow banned. I'm supposed to be a shorts channel. They're not going to bring attraction to the live videos and my pre-record videos. Even if I'm talking like I got sense, it doesn't matter. And, oh, your audience isn't for that. Your audience is for shorts. Can't you see? This is how these people are. But I'm not going to complain and say this and that and third. I'm going to keep doing my live videos. I'm going to keep doing my pre-records. I'm going to keep doing my shorts. I'm going to have my other channel too, and I'm going to do the thing that they say, you got to do your other channel like this. I'm going to do everything they ask me to do so I can get to the point where I am at the pinnacle of this, just like I do everything else in my life. Shedeur Sanders is doing that right now. He is, quote unquote, bottom of the depth chart, and he's not getting all the reps. That doesn't mean that he can't stay after practice and practice on that glorious practice field that they have and get some reps in when the team isn't telling him to. That doesn't mean he can't stay after in the weight room and push iron and show these people, because they're watching everything. Everything's recorded in there. Y'all seen Hard Knocks, right? Speaking of Hard Knocks, I know y'all just recently did Cleveland Browns, but can y'all please do Cleveland Browns again? That would be so fire. So we can see the situation. Everybody wants to see this quarterback battle. Nothing else matters. We don't want to see any other situation in the NFL. Sorry, we don't. We don't want to see any other situation in the NFL. We want to see the Cleveland Browns. You know, we want to see the Cleveland Browns.
After conversations, I do have an idea.
Okay. Do you like the idea?
It's sweet, nigga. Wake up, bitch, drop a dirty four, inside my family. Joaquin should be my favorite freak, dirty Diana. All my bitches took me down our road, got no manners. Give a fuck. When I get to singing, we make niggas turn to dancers. I don't want that bitch, she too basic. White diamonds on me, you can't tell me that I'm racist. Just face it, nigga, this shit history in the making. I feel like Scarface, the world is mine, so I'ma take it.
Dude, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see this whole drawn out camp and this and that. Like, we don't want to see these other teams, man. We want to see Shedeur Sanders fight his way up the depth chart. Hard Knocks. Somebody was saying, they can't do it because they did it a few seasons ago. Who cares? We want to see Cleveland Browns for this Hard Knocks. I hope they're already there ready to record. What is it, the 9th? Because we need to see what's going on. And it's like you guys, you just don't have a competitive bone in your body. So you get on here and you make these stories and you're crying to the fans. And the fans don't understand because they don't have any competitive bone in their body. If they did, they would be searching out with the content that I'm putting out because I'm letting you guys know the truth. Shedeur's going to beat these guys in camp. He's going to show off. And it's going to be that. And it doesn't, just because he got drafted in the 5th round doesn't mean the people that got drafted into other rounds and different situations where the coach might have liked them. And I didn't Cam Newton tell y'all his 6 things that he has to play towards: the fans, the GM, the coach, the other players, the owner, and his position coach. Like, that's a lot of people. But y'all not even taking that into consideration. Shedeur should just quit the team because this is the Browns and they're trash. The Browns actually have the perfect situation for Shedeur. They have multiple weapons. They have a decent, looking like a good O-line. Great people coming out the backfield with him. But y'all wouldn't understand that because y'all don't pay attention to football. Y'all don't watch football. Y'all don't care about the NFL. Y'all just want, it's racist. And y'all do the most low-hanging fruit. It's because he fell in the draft. No, it's because Coach Jeff gets to keep his job and Coach Lovie Smith doesn't after a winning record. He doesn't get Coach Lovie Smith. He doesn't get any chances. He doesn't get a second chance. He doesn't have a chance to goof off. He has to do his job and shut the fuck up because he's an African-American FBA person. Coach Jeff, he's able to goof off and leave his computer open, leave his back door wide open, have the Atlanta Falcons plays all out. If I'm the Atlanta Falcons defense, I'm like, fire that dude, man. If I'm a star in the Atlanta Falcons defense, fire that dude. Why are we keeping him here? Why is he here? He just let out our information. He'll leak our plays. You just charged this man, supposedly, y'all said I took care of it, what, 300,000? Little $250,000? Shedeur just lost 40 million, but it doesn't matter. That's the racism. But y'all don't want to understand. It's just, he fell. All right, he fell. Now what? Is he still a first rounder because he fell to the 5th? Yes, he's still a first rounder, right? The ability is what matters, not the status. Tom Brady had the ability. He had the want, the will, the drive, to cheat, and claw his way up all the way to the top. He didn't care what he had to do. Deflate him. Randy Moss, anything. I don't care. I'm doing what I have to do to get there. We're down how much? It doesn't matter. Score a touchdown and another touchdown and another touchdown. He did anything and everything. But y'all don't understand that. That's why I'm happy Shedeur's wearing 12. Leave 2 behind. Big boy number now. Number 12. SS12. We going at it every rep in practice. We're not even talking about the game yet. We're not even talking. Oh my God, RG3 up there crying, looking like a little girl, looking like somebody's auntie. Oh my God, he's not gonna get any reps, dude. Guys, that means Shedeur is like a cab driver. Shut up! It's sickening. I know people that didn't get drafted, that worked hard, that got on the field in the NFL. Shedeur's not going to have to do any of that. This situation is set up for Shedeur. They knocked his ego down a peg. So the F what? He's still on the team. And he's still going to produce. Y'all talking and listening to a bunch of dudes that never put their check down on Shedeur. I put my check down on Shedeur one night. Come talk to me about Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders had me. I remember I jumped in the air a play before the next play, and I was still in the air before the next play even started. I was still in the air like, yo, that because he's electrifying, guys. He's that guy. He's the first round draft pick. But if they're going to disrespect his status, say F the status, I'm going to show them the play. The play is going to supersede the status. It has to. And it's the perfect situation for the Browns because now he has something to prove. He's not coming in there with his head held high, the big old chin. If Shedeur got drafted the first round, listen, this is how I know you guys don't know anything about the NFL, first of all. If Shedeur was getting drafted the first round, why wasn't he at the draft? They already knew, dog. Prime knew. Y'all, Coach Prime, please say something. Mr. Rogers. This ninja on here calling Coach Prime Mr. Rogers. What type of freak ball is this? Dude's a freak. Oh, man. Deion sounds like Mr. Rogers. This who y'all listen to? He don't know nothing about football, man. This ninja don't know. This little tether ninja don't know nothing about football, man. Deion sounds like Mr. Rogers. Get this weirdo dude out of here. But listen, though, right? Coach Prime, he doesn't care about all of that other mess. You can tell because he's not saying anything. He could have went off how y'all wanted him to go off, but he didn't. He already knew he threw Shedeur his draft party. He made the shit the most fire setup. It was better than the one that they had at the draft with ESPN. It was way better than their setup. They were mad at him. They were hating on him. Oh, look at his setup. It was fire. But the truth is, if they could have been there, they would have been there. And all the cameras would have been on Shedeur. And all those chains, those other guys were wearing their little TT chains, it would have never compared to Shedeur shit. They didn't want him there, guys. I'm not a hater. I'm just letting you know the truth. I'm not going to play to your feelings like RG3 for some views. Views are anything. But it's truth right there. The proof is in the pudding. It's not my fault that you don't want to take the truth. The proof is in the pudding. It's obvious. So you guys are embarrassing yourselves. You guys are getting here making videos looking like ultimate glazers, and people are laughing at you guys. I know. It's being talked about. We're laughing at you dudes. The Browns laced the draft. They got Mason, Carson, Judkins. They got the other dude from Tennessee. They laced the draft. They got guys that can catch out the backfield. They laced the draft. They got Jerome Ford. They got Judy. They got Njoku. They laced the draft. They're not worried. They beat the Ravens last year. They're not worried, guys. You guys are worried. You guys are sick. You guys don't like the Browns. You guys like the Raiders. Y'all like the Miami Dolphins. Y'all like these other teams. They're not worried about those teams. Shedeur's and Deion, they're not worried about those teams. It's obvious. The Browns wanted him. That's the only team that really wanted him. That matters. The team wanting you matters. Y'all talking about these other players as family members, as crackheads because they got drafted before Shedeur is null and void. It doesn't matter. And it's not true. And there's a small percentage of something like that being possible, or something, their parents were, messed up. Stuff happens. But y'all are extremely disrespectful to say that's the reason why these people got drafted before Shedeur, man. It shouldn't even matter anymore. Shedeur got his number. He got his jersey. Go to practice. Go grind. Go do all the stuff that you've been talking about. We want to see it. But what I'm not going to do is get on here and just Glaze Shedeur, because y'all want to. This is what I want to see. I want to see you sit up here and talk about why these people are. No, I'm gonna talk about Coach Jeff. Why does Coach Jeff still have a job? Why does Coach Jeff have to take only a $250,000 loss when Shedeur has to take a $40 million loss and hold his head up high? Why can't Coach Jeff lose his job for leaking personal private intel and keep his job? Because he's a Caucasian. Okay, this is what they don't want on here. They don't want people like me speaking the truth to y'all. They want people fake speaking the truth to y'all. Acting like they doing stuff for the mammies, twirling and tiptoeing for the mammies. Twirling and buck dancing for the mammies. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get out here and cry because Shedeur's on the 5th round. And why you didn't take him in the first? And why you didn't take him in the second? And why you didn't take him? We're investigating y'all. You know how y'all dudes look? These Caucasians probably sit up and laugh at you clowns. Y'all gonna tell them how to police their own league, how to police the police. This is what lost people do. I'm gonna tell the police how to police the police, not understanding that you're in a whole system that's mind effing you in all types of ways. Got you freaked all inside out, don't know who you are from your left or your right. People talking about, oh, Prime should just buy the team. The $6 billion team? Then, all right, go look up Prime's net worth. These people want to be a part of their league. They don't want to be a part of what y'all talking about. So, yes, they're hazing Shedeur right now. Yes. Yes, Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur fought over number 2. It's obvious. And then coach or whoever is giving out the numbers said, none of y'all are getting 2. 2's going to go to the wide receiver that wants 2. He's talking about 2. He doesn't care about what y'all talking about. He wants 2 dog. All right, give it to the wide receiver. Dylan Gabriel, what number you want? Because you were first. Dylan throws him again. I want 5. Dylan, why you didn't just get 8? Who's 8 over there on the Brown? Oh, Kenny. Why you didn't just get 9? No, he wants 5. Who's 1 over there? Like, what's going? Like, no. Oh, Junkins. All right. Dylan got 5. Who's 4 over there? I know it's like 4 or something. No, he wants 5. So Shedeur took 12. Great. Does it matter? Nope. Does it matter who's scoring the touchdowns or what number they are? Nope. Do the touchdowns need to happen? Yep. They don't care who's scoring the touchdowns, what number they're wearing. It's, are we scoring a touchdown or not? All right, we scored a touchdown. Who did it? Now it's after the fact. All right, we scored a touchdown. Who did it? It's not, oh, yeah, we know Shedeur's going to, he's because he's Shedeur. And at Colorado, nobody cares. Goofy. Dweeb. Nerd. Glazer. I smoke. Crack pipe. Nobody cares about all of that glazing shit. It's about, is Shedeur scoring a touchdown? Is Shedeur throwing a touchdown? At practice. See, what y'all wanted was, y'all wanted Shedeur to come into a situation kind of like Cam Ward, where it's like, all right, it doesn't matter if he loses. It doesn't matter. All right, he's the first round draft pick. He's the starter. Y'all thought Shedeur was going to go to the Giants and it was going to be all pretty and, oh, and prissy. And they're taking pictures of Shedeur in Times Square. Him and Malik Neighbors. Wow. Look at him, guys. He's on the Giants with Neighbors. That's what I thought was going to happen. Y'all thought them white people was going to let that happen? I thought it was going to be the Steelers, so I don't got no time. I don't got no room to talk. But y'all thought the Giants, come on now, man. The Giants let Saquon Barkley go. That's how far they racist. They racist like that. They don't even want to be good. They want a white dude to do it. They're like, no. A black dude on the team doing it? Oh, no, dog. A white dude? Oh, yeah. White dude, he can come do it. But a black running back? Are y'all crazy? You know, we need a white quarterback like Eli in here. And their ears perked up as soon as they heard Ole Miss. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. That's our guy. So, Neighbors, kill all that noise. Get out there with one of your quarterbacks. You got 5 quarterbacks, too. You got Jameis, Russ, and Jax. Choose you one. The Giants are such a trash organization. They're such a joke. But listen though, guys. Why would y'all want him? And it's literally, you know what these guys, this how prissy these little video game dudes are. They wanted Shedeur to go to the Giants and these other teams because they like the colors. This is why these people, they don't want him to go to the Browns because they don't like the colors of the other team, and it's like ugly to them. These people are so, I can't even say what I want to say to you clowns because of community guidelines on YouTube. That's how sad it is. I can't tell you guys about yourself on the internet. You'd have to meet me in person so I can honestly tell you what type of dude you are. So all that mess you set up here and said on live, I smoke crack pipe about this and that and third. I smoke crack pipe. I don't even have to roast you. You can go look in your comments and get roasted. Go look in your comments and get roasted by a whole bunch of people that know what they talking about. If you guys knew so much, you guys would have known when Shedeur wasn't at the draft. As soon as I seen Shedeur wasn't at the draft, I was like, man, he ain't getting drafted in the first round. And I posted it before the draft. The real ones know. Jason knows. I posted this before the draft with the arrow going down. I knew they were going to pull something because a whole bunch of people had money on him going under 21.5. Y'all didn't even know that because they're not in the sports betting world. It's almost to the fact like you don't know anything about sports today if you don't know anything about sports betting. That's how it is. I don't make the rules. Don't y'all see they're showing the lines everywhere now? I can't even go to a sports podcast without them showing the lines. I'm on here showing y'all lines. Like everybody's showing the lines because that's what we care about. We don't care about what y'all talk about. That don't even be talking about football. What are y'all dudes talking about? So Shedeur Sanders fanboys are annoying. And it's just gotten to the point where it's unbearable. And it's just like, dude, he's on the team now. He has to ball out. If he was first round, he would have had the ball out. If he was second round, he would have had the ball out, etc. It don't matter what round he got took in, he has to ball out. What you guys are saying as far as him not getting any reps, listen, if he doesn't get any reps in practice, he needs to keep. I bet you a couple of receivers will stay after with him, and he'll be able to work on his game and put something on tape. Get something on tape, man, and make everything count. That means everything's gonna have to count. Everything. It doesn't matter. The way you pick your Gatorade up, it matters. It's all gonna have to count. Shedeur. It's not. I'm not. Listen, these dudes out here that's telling you, like, what do you guys think if he was on a different team? Like, you guys are basically saying Shedeur, he needs a longer leash, but he doesn't have a longer leash. Does that make him less of a dog? Is he still a dog because he doesn't have a long leash? And that's what these Caucasian people are asking him, and you guys don't understand because you don't have no dog in you. You have no competitive in you. You have no competitiveness in you at all whatsoever. You are a punk. You never played sports in your life. You never put on shoulder pads and strapped up a helmet. So you don't understand. You don't understand because you never honestly sit up there and had to work for anything. So you think that Shedeur should just be able to be entitled to a spot on the team. He should be entitled to a number. He should be entitled to this and that and the third. Listen, welcome to the real world. That's not how it works. You have to sacrifice. So all that confidence, it shouldn't matter. If he has the confidence, he's going to go out here and start. If he doesn't, he's going to fall to the back. He's going to get cut from the team. That's what they're trying to tell him. So you guys are saying Shedeur should cut himself from the team? You know how weak and sick that is to do when you have a chance that people are literally unaliving themselves for? There's people out here unaliving themselves for a chance to be in the NFL. That's how sick this gladiator school is. Ran by slave owners. And you dudes are sitting up here and talking about, yeah, man, he should just quit the team. You know how weird he would look for quitting the Browns right now? Talking about, yeah, who's going to pick me up? Dude, every team is loaded with quarterbacks in that position is already filled on every team. They just went through a whole draft. But this is how you fanboys think. You guys think this is the Shedeur Sanders football league. This is the National Football League. He don't run nothing over here. At least not yet. He got to get his team in order. But come talk to somebody like me that got big money on Shedeur that he gonna do this. Y'all don't. Y'all don't even really believe in this cat. Y'all just get up here and make videos and pump out videos because his name is viral. That's it. I'm telling you, man, these dudes are lames. It's so sad. Like I would literally play their videos, but it's not no point to sit up here and play their videos and tell you guys how they don't know anything jack squat about football. Listening to RG3 pander about some shit he doesn't care about so he can get a couple of views and head nods. And Mammy saying, "Oh my gosh, that's so wrong." You know, he's placating to the black person because you know RG3 now he's trying to placate the black people. He's trying to get on black people good side. You know why? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say why. That's how crazy these people are. Shedeur's not your normal 5th rounder. Tom Brady wasn't your normal 6th rounder. Tom Brady had a little small leash. And he said, "Y'all, look, I'm a dog." In a different type of way. He said, "I'm a dog." Bill Belichick like, man, shut up, Tom. Tom, get the sheets, Tom. Get the plays. Get the clip, Tom. Get the darn clipboard. That's how Bill Belichick used to talk to Tom Brady. Get the clipboard, Tom. He trying to talk, and Drew Bledsoe, and everybody just looks at him like, shut the fuck up. He got done dirty. Look at him. Look at him run. Look at him run his 40. All those dudes bend the knee to Tom Brady now. Every single one of those guys that laughed at Tom Brady while he ran his 40 bend the knee to Tom Brady now. This whole podcast about how he ruined their career. Go look it up. Played in their face. I was so close to the Super Bowl in time. Look what Tom Brady did to me. This isn't a joke. You have to go out there and rip hearts out for your spot. So stop looking at Shedeur like how I used to look at him when he was at Colorado. He's not at Colorado anymore. His jersey isn't retired yet as a Brown. They want it to be retired. So you're going to fight. You're going to show that dog in practice. We're not going to wait until week 5. We're not going to wait until week 3. We're not going to wait till the last preseason game and not see it again until next year. We want to see it in practice. I hope Shedeur knows this. And I know Deion Sanders, an all-time football great, is telling him this. He isn't telling him what you little prissy little dudes are telling him on the sideline with your pom-poms for Shedeur. Shedeur, you should just quit the team because obviously you dudes are weird. What do you mean he should quit the team? He should tear that team up in practice and let them know don't ever speak of their name and don't ever speak of that 5th round ish again. Don't speak of it. I'm tearing y'all up in practice. Don't speak about how I went 5th round. I don't even remember. What is that? It doesn't matter what jersey I got on. At the end of them practices, they should be offering Shedeur Sanders number 2 if he wants it. They should be offering Shedeur Sanders number 2 if he wants it. They're going to have to build that O-line up more than that they have now at Cleveland. Because if not, he's going to be pancake bad. Listen, the Cleveland Browns, they're doing pretty decent on O-line. They're going to get it together. I'm gonna take a look at their O-line depth chart, but they're going to get it together. They're going to get it together. They're going to get it together. If they got the same guys that they had when they beat the Ravens last year, that was protecting Jameis, then yeah. We're going to see the Baba Yaga. Salute to the Baba Yaga, man. Welcome to the channel. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe, man. He's going to have to buy the jersey. He's going to have to buy it. But does it matter? My question is, y'all, does the jersey matter? Does the jersey matter? OG, doesn't matter what jersey he got on, or do it matter what he's doing on the field? Because dudes, Caxton had number 2 and been trash. Jamarcus Russell had number 2. Does it matter what number he wears? Does it matter what number Johnny Manziel wears? We don't care because them guys were trash. We want to see you go out there and perform. And that's what it is. And that's what it's about. Anybody that ever played sports before and have that competitiveness in your heart, you don't even have to play sports. You just not have to be a B word. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said on previous videos, it's single moms out here that have their kids in sports that have more competitiveness than you dudes. You dudes are soft as Charmin, as Kobe used to say. You dudes are soft as Charmin. It's women out here that's tougher than y'all. Tell their kids straight up. This is what you got to do. You got to run your routes like this. You got to throw the ball like this. You got to run like this hard. You got to get low like this. You got to hit him. You guys are out here, oh, man, please, man. Just let Shedeur have his number. Just please. Why didn't you draft him high? The draft over. He's on the team. It's time to play now. Why does Coach Jeff still have a job? I told you what you fake pro-blacks need to talk about. Why does Coach Jeff still have a job when Lovie Smith could get fired with a winning record? But instead, you guys are lazy. You guys want to placate to the views. You guys want some views so bad. You're looking at what everybody else talking about. The media, y'all following the Caucasian media, trying to ish on them. I'm not following them. They know I'm not. They know I keep talking about Coach Jeff. They mad I keep talking about Coach Jeff. But I'm going to keep talking about Coach Jeff and how Lovie Smith lost his job with a winning record, had to go down to Illinois. It's all right. That's how God worked. And them Illinois players loved him. They had a great season. Let's see what Yaga say right here. It says, it's like this people that come out of college like to keep their number because that's where the memories came from. Listen, Yaga. The teams don't care about old college days memories. They don't care. What these teams care about, listen, Johnny Manziel had his number from college. What was his memory as a Brown? Oh, we don't even like to talk about it. Let's get back to college. Because they want him to create a new memory, a new number, a new memory. It's not Colorado no more. Colorado's done. Get it out your head, guys. Move on. Get your Browns gear. I know you guys, when the Sanders went to the Colorado, y'all got your Colorado gear. Get your Browns gear. Get your Browns jersey. Get your Browns Sanders jersey. Because that's where he's at right now. And he has to make it great. When he first got to Colorado, people didn't like Colorado. They're like, oh, Colorado's trash. He ain't going to win. Listen, none of you cats thought Shedeur was going to win when he went to TCU and beat those cats. Nobody thought Shedeur was going to win when he went to TCU and beat those guys. I did. I seen it in them. Y'all didn't see it in them then. You didn't know. Then they came out with them jerseys. I'm like, oh, who is this? Then they got on the video game after that. Then after that, everything happened after that. But before that, nobody was checking for Shedeur, man. Nobody was really checking. Oh, JSU, man. Nobody was checking for. Everybody thought he was going to lose. Nobody thought it was possible. Then you guys came around to that the next game, and it was close when it really wasn't supposed to be. The Colorado State game. That's when you guys started to come around. You guys didn't know about him before, man. And that's what I'm saying. He's little prime. He lives up to the big moments. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing. You go beat them guys up in practice, Shedeur. You go beat them guys up and you win the starting spot. I know it's not supposed to be like this. You didn't want it to be like this. But, hey, this is what you got. You going to cry or you going to work? You know? You going to cry or you going to put that work in? And I know you don't come from crying. It's not what your dad did. It's about what you doing. And he about to get to it. He about to do something his dad never did before. He about to do something RG3 never did before. Cam Newton never did before. He about to do something a GOAT did. Tom Brady came from the 6th round, rose from the dead. So it shouldn't matter if somebody calling you an Uber driver. Show them how an Uber driver burned that field up with that arm, Shedeur. Get crazy. First day of practice. The rookie practice. The first one. Don't wait. I don't care who in your ear telling you it's wrong. Get away. Anytime it's Shedeur Sanders. If I'm Shedeur Sanders, I'm getting away from people telling me like neighbors, like, oh man, that's wrong. I'm getting away from you. Because you don't want it anymore. You don't want it anymore. You don't even want to hear about it anymore. Why do you want to continue to hear that's wrong? Come here. Let me coddle you some more. That's wrong. Like Dylan Gabriel out there stealing your reps. Worry about getting your reps. You're not even entitled to reps. That's what they're trying to tell you. It's not no, oh, you're crash and burn season. That's what these clowns is telling you because they don't have a competitive mindset. You have to fight for everything in this life. Don't listen to these dudes, Shedeur. They don't have you out here whack. Go listen to your dad. Get mad. Then go out there, control that anger, and put it into wanting to learn your plays like Brady was telling you. Learn your plays. Get out that truck. It don't matter what Brady had. Oh, Brady, you did it, though, because he's a legend. He won his Super Bowl rings. He could flaunt like that because he did it. He beat it. He got to the pinnacle and won. You didn't yet, and you already had it. You're a silver spoon. That's what they're trying to tell you. Get mad. Tell them this is mine from the beginning. My destiny. Let them know. Let them know, Shedeur, because I got money on it. These other clowns, they don't. They lying. They soft. You feel me, y'all? But I'm out, though, y'all. Y'all watch the replay, and I'll be back. Salute y'all.